the last step, the hardest step of the components here is the spare tire. But it is a nice finishing touch. And here's what we're going for. Let's bring this little guy over. There's the spare tire. That's a bogger. On these ones it sticks on the back. On the pickups I just throw it in the back. So let's go ahead. I'll cut first. Pretty straightforward cutting them out by now if you've done everything else first. A lot of tabs to cut out here. Tire. It's about I don't know, over a 1/4 inch of the tire connecting to the tread. And I'm going I don't like to turn that way, so I'm gonna swap over and go this way. I don't know why. Maybe everybody has a favorite way, I suppose. And it's still connected here. Okay. Now the score, very light, and the cut. Take the tips off. Score these very lightly too. And I see my battery's dying in my little camera there. I was back up, so I might lose you here. Take the little triangles out of there if there's any left. Don't fall out. Trouble getting that last bit. Grab the ruler to hold it down. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. You see overlap 2 and a line right here. So that's exactly what you do. Wrap it around, overlap to it. Just like that. Before you do that, it's easier to bend all these down first before you curl it. I've done it the other way and it made it more difficult. Now if you really love cutting these out, I've never tried it, but you could print 4 of these off, get rid of this tab, and just glue the back of this And you could actually make all your tires 3D. You'd have to make 2 of them, glue your axle to them, and then, you know, stick it up here, and you'd have 3-dimensional tires. I like the look of it just the way it is, but anyway, that's an option. Maybe I'll do it someday to see what it looks like, but I doubt it. I've made so many of these and I'm getting tired of it. I enjoyed the first few, but it is satisfying, the end result. Try to put these on square. Bend that tab. I forgot to score that tab too, I think. Lightly score that one. There. Overlap to there. Square it up. Every tire is a little bit different length, so I had to, you know, figure out exactly how long it had to be for that to fold onto it. One of the many little problems I had to solve to build these. Any project like this it's like building a website or building an off-road vehicle. It's just 1,000 problems you have to figure out. Okay, so what I do from here is try to make this as good a circle as I can. Have a little test run here. When it looks alright, I'm going to glue the back of the tire. It's easier to glue the tire than the tabs. That probably goes without saying. But I said it anyway. So here we go. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm having trouble remembering to look up and make sure you guys can see. I'm sorry. I can just imagine some of the comments on these videos. But I'm doing my best here. Okay, I didn't put it on too thick because it's nice for it to dry quick on this part of it. Okay, down it goes. Try to get it to line up near perfect. Give it a pinch. And it looks pretty good. One thing you can do, I used to do when I was using the old glue, I would do that and then put some, I don't have much for weight, but I'd put some weight on there and then go work on something else. Like cut that out first and then I'd cut out the bumpers and then come back to it once the glue dried. Another thing you can do is speed up the process. Just go behind and you'll push down on those. But this glue is a lot better than the old glue, so it's pretty much ready. There's your spare tire. So our next step is to make the back. This little piece on the back is what connects it to the truck. It's kind of it's a little bit of a pain to stick in there. So what I usually do, I usually stick it in. Make sure you don't put it in too deep or you won't be able to stick it to the truck. And I go to the dull edge of my knife and reach in there, give it a good press. Same thing on this side. And I think my battery's going to last maybe to get this on. good dab here. And stick it on the passenger side in the back. When you look at this cross member is lower on one end than the other. So I want the low side down. That way it sticks on the flat edge and not on the curved window part. Touch it on the bumper. And boom goes the dynamite. That's our model.